All right, everybody, welcome back to a game that we started about 2 weeks ago. Phinz up on the Sea Cows 7-3. I don't know why the score is doing that. And we're going to the bottom of the third here in this resumption game. As we take a look at the standings, the Sea Cows sit at 5-9. The Phinz sit at 4-10. So a lot standings-wise that will go into this matchup. Here's how we got to this point. The Phinz scored 7 runs on an Abby Sars 2-run homer in the second. She also had a 2 RBI single in the third. RBI single for Maddie Ford. Sac fly Paige Vukadinovich. Jesse Taylor had an RBI as well. The Sea Cows got 3 runs in the second inning on a 2-run homer by Reagan Wheatley and a, I believe, wild pitch that brought in Jinsen Bien. 10-1-2 due up for the Sea Cows. We'll walk you through the whole lineup again. And it all starts with Allie Boardwine against Grace Harris in the circle. And ball 1 to Boardwine. Here's the lineup for the Sea Cows. Rayleigh McKinney, the center fielder, is leading off. Coco Jaimez, the second baseman, bats second. Tara Vanderwaters at short, hitting third. Jinsen Bien, the DP, is in the cleanup spot with Riley Fennell, the batting fifth. Boardwine back to the circle. Throw a little high, but no danger. Taylor Rogers, the catcher's in the 6th spot. Reagan Wheatley is at first, batting 7th. Brooke Watson's at third in the 8 hole. Allie Bunch is in for Vela Mansfield. She's the pitcher, hitting 9th. And Allie Boardwine, you just saw ground out in the 10 spot. Oh boy, they're playing the song. Grace Harris is in the circle out of Hillsdale. And back to the top of the order against Rayleigh McKinney, who flew out to center weeks ago. Strike 1. Oh and 2. McKinney crushes it. The Sea Cows strike to get within 3 here in the third. That is Rayleigh McKinney's first home run this summer. And I have a feeling we may need to buckle up for this one. Just sorry, producer Gracie. Gray and Gracie in the booth. Who else would be here at 5:03 the day before 4th of July? Coco Jaimez takes ball 1. Coco out of UCF, struck out in the first inning. Fouled. Jaimez slaps it to third. The throw is in time. That's well done by Jesse Taylor. And in steps Tara Vanderwater. Vandewater out to left. Braden's going to track it down, and the catch is made in the inning. But the Sea Cows do get a run, and we go to the fourth, 7-4 Phinz. Let's go to the fourth. Phinz up on this resumption Thursday, 7-4 on the Sea Cows. We'll give you the Phinz starting lineup once again. Alexis Morgan, the right fielder, is leading off. Mari Braden, the left fielder, is batting second. Jesse Taylor, the third baseman, is hitting third. Paige Vukadinovich is in the 4 spot. She's the center fielder. Faith Whitted's at second, batting fifth. Maddie Ford, the catcher, is in the 6th spot with Abby Sars, the DP, batting 7th. Lily Palante is at short in the 8 hole. Michaela Franzen, the first baseman, bats 9th. And they're facing Allie Bunch in the circle. Katie Rearley not here today, so not able to finish it. And that means Allie Bunch is going to come in and pitch. And throw strike 1. One and one on Franzen. Bunch this summer with a 1.69 ERA, 3-1 record, 29 innings, 27 hits, 16 runs, 7 earned, 10 walks, and 19 strikeouts. One. 2-1. Rearly, in case you were curious, back on, I guess was this June 23rd, I think? 3 innings, 6 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 2 walks, and 2 Ks. Franzen rifles it out to right, but the catch will be made for the first out. Tanis Jackin is going to hit here in the leadoff spot for Alexis Morgan. Jackin was not here when this game began. She was not in the FGCL. Player out of Boston College. Who's hitting .429, 6 of 14 with 2 RBIs. Two and two. And it's very important. There's a reason why we are finishing this game and why I've been so adamant to the teams, to the players, to the coaches. Called strike 3. Bunch catches Jackin looking for out number 2. It's because, again, the standings importance of this. If the Phinz win, then we have a 3-way tie between the Sea Cows, Skeeters, and Phinz, all at 5 and 10. We got to pick all-stars based on even numbers. We got to pick awards based on even statistics. Amari Braden in this game is 1 for 2 with a triple and a strikeout. Strike one from Bunch. Braden got all of it. That's a solo homer to deep center. Amari Braden went down and got it and sent it out of the yard for her third home run to make it 8-4 Phinz. Well, happy 4th. Fireworks are hitting the field in this resumption. And in steps Jesse Taylor, 1 for 2 with an RBI single, a run, and a strikeout. Bunch, who did commit to Winthrop, previously at Barton College. Oh, that's back to Bunch. Good recovery. And that's the end of the inning. 1 run in for the Phinz. They are back up by 4, going to the bottom of the 4th. Jensen Bien, Riley Fennell, Taylor Rogers for the Sea Cows, trailing by 4 against the new pitcher in the ballgame, Ella Torres. And VM pops up the first pitch. 1 away. Ella Torres with a 14.74 ERA, 0-4 record, 19 innings, 46 hits, 44 runs, 40 earned, 25 walks, and 9 strikeouts. Oh and 1 on Riley Fennell, who doubled and scored in the second inning. On the ground to short. 2 gone. I bring up Taylor Rogers, who has picked a new school. Taylor Rogers going to Nova Southeastern. Change up for a strike. Rogers grounded out in the second. Oh and 2. And a strikeout for Torres. 1, 2, 3 in the fourth. And we're off to the fifth. Phinz up by 4. Four, five, six for the Phinz. Vukadinovich, Whitted, and Ford set to hit here against Allie Bunch. And I don't know where that softball came from, but we've got one that rifled in from the outfield. It's going to be hard to make that play. Vukadinovich is on with the infield single. And we'll lead off as a board here in the 5th for the Phinz. That was not caught cleanly, so Watson will throw to first. Vukadinovic at second now, 1 down here in the 5th. And up comes Matty Ford. In this game, 1 for 2 with an RBI double and a foul out. Of course, that was weeks ago. And against a different pitcher. Now you're facing Ali Bunch. Ford out of Campbell. That's a strike. 2-1. Oh, that's a pretty bunt, but it's foul. Love the idea. Almost love the execution. 2-2. To short. Nice recovery. I think he had the force there, but Vandewater did a good job. Oh, check that. You're right. Because there's just second and third. Sorry. It's the weekend. Runner on first, 2 gone. I will compliment, still though, the heady play by Vandewater to even get it over there in time. And now here's an interesting philosophical, scientific sports question. Can a red-hot batter from a game that started 2.5 weeks ago carry it over into the completion? Because Abby Sars in this game is 2 for 2 with 4 RBIs. 2-run homer and a 2 RBI single. Runner goes. The throw is out to the outfield. Matty Ford steals second. 2-1 against Sars. No, look at that. The sun is out. Everything's fine. We are killing it. Happy early 4th to all of you at home. Two. Gracie said, "Slay mother." Just trying to serve you up a couple final innings before our break to celebrate America. Will there be more fireworks here at BCS? Who's to say? Payoff. Sars bloops it to second. Jaimez made the catch and quickly deposited the ball out of her glove, and the inning ends as we go to the bottom of the 5th. To the bottom of the 5th. 7, 8, 9, Wheatley, Watson, and Bunch. Back to the circle. Torres has faced 4 batters and gotten 4 outs. One gone for Brooke Watson, who grounded out in the 2nd. Brooke at Chattanooga State. Strike 1. Back to the circle. Ella Torres gets another out. 2 gone. And now it's time for the first AB of this one and the entire game for Allie Bunch. Bunch batting .217, and she'll take it low for ball 1. That's off of Torres. She'll recover, and the throw is in time. That's 3 1-3 putouts. And off we go to the 6th. Hello, Ella Torres. 6 up, 6 down. Phinz lead it by 4. Sanchez is going to hit for Palante as we start the 6th inning. All right, Sanchez, the Mercer Bear, takes strike 1. Sanchez batting .400 this summer. In the air towards center, and that's going to fall around everybody. And there was a collision at second base, or I should say, between the shortstop Vandewater and the center fielder who was coming in, Fennell. Sanchez took advantage with a hustle double. That's a leadoff two-bagger for the Phinz here in the 6th. An ant is on me. Michaela Franzen is 0 for 1 with a flyout and a hit by pitch. Going 2 on Franzen from Walter State. Well, the Phinz, if Franzen can reach, they got the top of the order coming up, and then we could get into a possibly in this early situation. It's not crazy. The Phinz offense has been quick strike when they wanted to be this summer. But Bunch has other ideas. 1 down here in the 6th. Now back to the top of the order with Tanis Jackin. Struck out looking in the 4th. Ooh, a little high. Two and 0. Nice change. 2 and 2. Braden's on deck. She's already got a home run since we resumed this ball game. Another 2-2. Another foul ball. Well, at least they're staying in play. We appreciate that. Because we have, you can kind of see it down the left field line, just a lot of forestry, foliage, wooded areas around the field. specifically behind the press box, which is where, frankly, I'd say 75% of foul balls go. So long battle here with Jackin versus Bunch. Called strike 3. Second time Jackin has gone down looking. That's the third K for Bunch in relief. But now she's got to face the home run hitter, Amari Braden, Pittsburgh Panther out of Buford, Georgia. Overall in this game, across multiple weeks, she's a double and a single short of the cycle. Can you imagine if the first cycle in FGCL history came in a game that started June 23rd and ended July 3rd, and all she needs is a single and a double? Those are quite feasible. Ooh, runner's going. She's going to be safe. So runner on third now. Full count. On a day where we have found a way to fully play 2 games and finish another, I would love for a little bit more haste in this one. Not going to lie. She went for sure. Airstrike 3, and that'll end the inning. That's a great pitch by Bunch up in the zone, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Phinz up 4. Bottom six, Tim 1-2, Boardwine, McKinney, and Jaimez against Ella Torres, who's come in and mowed him down. 6 batters faced, 6 outs recorded. 3 of them have been ground outs back to her. There's strike 1 to Boardwine, who's 0 for 1. Sea Cows, of course, hoping that their offense can string something together. Find a way in the next 2 innings to get the tying run to the plate, however that has to happen. Overall, Sea Cows with 4 runs on 3 hits across multiple days. Phinz with 8 runs on 9 hits. Popped up. It's Torres. She's doing it all. 1 down. Now back to the top of the order. Rayleigh McKinney, 1 for 2 with a fly out. And today, a solo homer in the 3rd. Just low, 1-0. McKinney from Southeastern University fouls that one off, 1-1. One and one. How many more softballs do we have? Questions that abound. Oh man, look at Ella Torres, 1 and 2. She's hitting her spot. She's mixing speeds. I don't know who's calling pitches today, but it's going well. The 1-2. McKinney skies this on the right side. It'll stay in a catchable area for Taylor. 2 down. Coco Jaimez, the UCF Knight, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Ooh, a little high. 1-0. So again, the stakes of this, with a Phinz win, the Sea Cows, the Skeeters, and the Phinz would all be sitting at 5 and 10 on the summer. We already have the interesting tiebreaker scenario of both the Slice and the Impact sitting at 9 and 6, and they split their games. Game 3 would have been today, but it got washed. So now the tiebreaker is going to be record against the 3 teams above them. Aquanauts, Queens, and Squeeze. I'm not sure who that favors. We'll find out. And of course, you know, you have the games next week to help solve some of the standings issues. One, two. Jaimez out to center field. That is caught by Vukadinovich. Ella Torres, 9 up, 9 down in relief, and we go to the 7th. Phinz looking for insurance. Jesse Taylor pops up the 1-0, and there's one down here on the top of the 7th. It's Taylor, Vukadinovic, and Whitted. Sam Albert is going to hit in the 5 spot. So, my bad. Vukadinovic is 1 for 2 with a ground out, a sac fly, and a single. Sea Cows are going to have the heart of the order. Vandewater, Vienne, and Fennell due up in the bottom of the 7th. So any insurance, I'm sure, would be exciting to the staff that's here. Mickey Dean is not here, wasn't able to make it today. I frankly don't know who these people are in the coaching box, but I'm sure they would love insurance runs just as much as any coach. Fouled off. There's ball 4. Vukadinovic will take her base. 1-out walk. Sam Albert, who grounded out in the 5th. Lines it to left and down. Boardwine will track it. Vukadinovic thought about third. Back to second she goes, but Sam Albert's got the hit. And 2 on, 1 out for the Phinz here in the 7th. Well, hip hip hooray. Here's Maddie Ford, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Allie Bunch trying to work through the 7th, give her team a shot. If it's 4 runs, Sea Cows aren't out of it. Anything else, that just feels like quite the mountain. Ford skies this towards some people. 1-1. Again, foul. 1-2. Oh my gosh, another foul ball, and this time we lost it. Payoff. Ground ball foul. So close. Another payoff from Bunch to Ford. And it's in play out to center field. Vukadinovich will round third. Oh, they've got her cooked. Albert caught in a rundown. She will get tagged out. Vukadinovich scored. It's 9-4 Phinz on the RBI single from Ford, who now stands on second. And I agree on the hip hip hooray because a run scored and there are 2 outs. I'm just going to be very blunt with you viewers at home. We got like 15 minutes maybe until we would have to enter in another delay. So let's hustle up, friends. So Abby Sawyer steps in. 2 for 3 with 4 RBIs, a homer. There's strike 1. And 2. That's right. Everyone, let's swing the bat. Just outside. The 2-2. Sars out to center field. She might have RBI number 5. Oh, Ford held up, and now Sars is going to get tagged out. The run did not score. And we go to the bottom of the 7th, 9-4. Phinz lead it. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 9-4, Phinz over the Sea Cows. The rain has started, so let's rock and roll, people. 2 up for the Sea Cows. Tara Vandewater, who fouls off the first pitch. Jensen Bien and Riley Fennell here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Rain is coming. It is not stoppable rain, but I promise you I've looked at the radar. We got like 7 minutes, so let's rock and roll. Ella Torres has been, frankly, quite magnificent. 9 batters faced, 9 outs recorded. The 1-1. Vandewater skies this to right. Catches. Oh, not made. Vandewater heads to third. And she is sitting right there on what should have been an out. Jensen Bien stands at the plate. She's 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch and a run. Ball 1 from Torres. Rain's starting to fall a little bit harder. 2-0. That's definitely getting called. 2-1. And this raining just a little bit too hard. Everybody took a little bit too long, and we're going to go into a delay in the bottom of the 7th. 9-4 Phinz. All right, we're back. We are hammering this bad boy home. Whoever just took a picture, not funny, because I thought that was lightning. 2-1 from Ella Torres to Jensen VN.
Oh.
Oh, hey, just a ball. Everything's fine. 3-1.
Oh, he started it.
Okay. That's the game. Phinz win! Hooray! Happy 4th to everybody.
Torres. Okay.
It will revert back. Well, now what? All right, so yeah, so we are done. We revert back to the 6th inning. And the final score is 8-4 after 6. Phinz win. They move to 5-10 on the summer. The Sea Cows drop to 5-10. So no stats. You got to go back, Gracie. No stats before the 7th inning count. Everything that happened in the 7th inning does not count. We revert back to the bottom of the 6th. So send it to the end of a 6th. Final score, Phinz 8, Sea Cows 4. Happy 4th, everybody. This has been a really long and hard day, and we appreciate everybody who stuck with us and dealt with the technical issues, which were just the beginning of the complications, and hung out with us here at BCS. For producer Gracie, I'm Gray. Roll America, happy birthday USA, and happy 4th of July. We will see all of you on the 6th as we get ready for the final couple games of the FGCL season. Bye.